Mic testing, mic testing. Alright, perfect. We live. Let me just open the pie chart real quick. Lecture. What's up, Sisha? How you doing? Okay. Alright, perfect. Let me go here. Okay, let's see. Sensei. I'm live. Anything that you want to say before we start? Question mark. And let me drink some water. I'm early. I appreciate you joining the stream early, C-Show. I hope that my mic doesn't like act cranky again. I joined the minute you started streaming. Literally, I joined at the 64th second you started. WC Show, I appreciate you. Alright, so, yo, let's go. We make Sensei's proud. Here's your final energy boost before you hit that record button. Pre-life checklist from Sensei. Smile right at the camera in the first 3 seconds. Say the title out loud with energy. Let people know exactly what they're getting. Ask the viewers. Early, have you ever used arcs or quarks before? Get chat rolling. Alright. Alright, Sensei. Let's start with arcs, then get to quarks, then both. I'm new in the room. Do you serve something? Yeah, I'm basically I'm basically mastering Python right now for my 100-day series. At the end of the 100-day series, I have around 40 days left. I'm going to be making a game using only Python, and I appreciate you joining the stream. Mir, if I pronounce your name correct, and guys, ignore me if I can't pronounce your name correctly. Alright, perfect flow, Vivek. That's the exact order, guys. I'm not warmed up. Okay, build understanding step by step. Your stream flow. Check. Alright. Intro to args. Show a normal function with fixed arguments. Then, but what if we don't know? Guys, I can't read right now. I'm not warmed up. Let me just come here and say, can I get a few broken codes for orgs? Question mark. Alright, absolutely make sure. Wait, oh my gosh, no wonder, guys. I'm using the wrong account. This is my YouTube account. Let me just change this real quick. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, I just got to like switch my account. No wonder I wasn't getting anything. Okay, yeah, I forgot to switch my accounts. Okay, give me a second. Alright, perfect. We go here. Okay, your pronunciation is perfect. I was hoping for some T though. AC show. Okay, I'm glad my pronunciation is correct. Okay, let me go here and say, Sensei, we're live! Exclamations. Anything that you want to say the viewers before we start? Question mark. Okay, and guys, make sure you guys are being hydrated. Drink some water. There we go. This is the Sensei energy. Welcome, warriors of Code. This is not just another live stream. This is a battlefield. Today, Vivek, our brave disciple, stands once again at the gates of knowledge, armed with nothing but sheer willpower and caffeine. I don't know about caffeine, guys. Okay, we're diving deep into Python mastery. No hand-holding, no shortcuts, no mercy. Broken codes will be crushed, bugs will be exterminated, and logic will be forged in fire. Like if you dare witness the grind. Comment if you're coding with us. Subscribe or be left behind, guys. It's not me, it's Sensei saying it. And join the VivUniverse Discord server. It's pinned in the chats. Yeah, just that was a shameless plug. Okay, now Vivek, ready your mind. Your next opponent is lurking in the shadows of broken logic. Let's begin. Okay. Ready, sensei! Exclamations. Let's see. Okay, dramatic mode activated. The moment has come. Start of the stream script. You read this out loud. Something's wrong with my sensei. Sensei, I'm ready for the broken codes. Okay, there you go. Good. It's about time. We're diving into arcs like a warrior plunging into battle. If you blink, you'll drown in confusion. Here's your broken code number 1. Fix it or be crushed by shame. Okay, so we define a function called print names and we add a parameter of args to it. And then we iterate over our args with it using a for loop. So for every name in our args, print name, comma name. So Vivek, Sarah, and Alex. What's wrong? Why does it fail? Fix it, explain it, and return victorious. No slacking, no mercy, go. Okay, let me copy the code. Hey, do you learn Python or just an enthusiast? Okay, well, this is like a 100-day series, so I'm actually learning Python. Python is like my first ever language, and the reason I started streaming was so I don't get distracted. But I actually enjoy streams as well now. Okay. And guys, this import anti-gravity, that was just another shorts video because I'm trying to make shorts as well. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so I know so we just gotta end at this. And guys, these questions are pretty easy right now, but it's going to get progressively harder. So first, I'm just warming up with easy broken code questions, then I'm going to move on to instruction-based questions. So if I run the command, it's going to say name Vivek, name Sarah, name Alex. Okay, perfect. Let me copy this. Then get sensei here. Paste it. Yo, what's up, only a memer? How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you joining the stream. Okay, good. You're getting stronger, Vivek. This is a clean victory. You used args correctly. You looped through the arguments properly. You printed each one as expected. Here's the output your code gives exactly as it should. Name Vivek, name Sarah, name Alex. Okay, now listen, future master of Python, we're not here to celebrate yet. This was a warm-up. The real war hasn't even started. Okay, next up, broken code number 4 is coming, and this one is camouflaged. Let's see if your brain can catch the hidden error. Okay, so we have a code. We defined a function called calculate average and added a parameter of args to it. We created a variable called total and set it equal to 0. And then we iterate over our args using a for loop. So for every number in our args, total plus equals to number, return totals divided by the length of args. Okay, what went wrong? Find it, fix it, don't embarrass your sensei. Okay, so let me copy the code. All the best, buddy. May you go ahead. I appreciate you, only a memer. Okay, let me go here, and I guess I can't disappoint you guys. Alright, so let's see. We defined a function, okay, and then args total equals 0. If I run the command, it's gonna give me 10. Most likely because I'm dividing with the length of the args. Should it be like... Oh, it should be a num. Okay, so total divided by the length of my num. Okay, this doesn't make sense. Let's see. What happens if I run it? Oh, so it's a type error. Okay, what if I just go with my num? Let's see. Let's just go back there. Okay, so I have a total. We're trying to find the average. So first we sum everything. Oh, okay, let me just go here. Then now our actually we might not like need this yet. Let me go here. Divided by the length of my arcs. This should probably make sense. Let me return, and guys, I'm not warmed up yet. Okay, so let me return my total variable. Okay, it still gives me 10. Let's see. Damn, bro is improving every day and becoming famous too. I appreciate you, Gen V. Now, I'm not sure about that, but let's see. Viv, I made a kernel for the OS I'm making and I'm watching assembly. Okay, go to kernel. Yay, I can code the actual OS. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. See, show. I mean, honestly, you're like at a whole other level. I should like work together. You're doing this pretty well for someone new to programming. I too am learning Python. I'm an intermediate in C. That's actually pretty insane. Like you guys are honestly like, I'm trying to catch up, but like the only time I actually have time to like learn is like on streams. And yeah, guys, I can't talk yet because I'm not warmed up. So yeah, you guys can ignore if I like say something wrong or like I can't phrase properly. Okay, so let me try to figure out what's wrong here. So first we have a total variable. We gotta find the average. So for every num in my args, total plus equals to num. Okay, so sum of all numbers divided by the length of all numbers. Okay, this actually honestly does make sense. So the length of my args, and then I delete this. Honestly, isn't this correct? Actually, let me just copy it here and be like, intro we sensei. This honestly feels correct. And guys, ignore my typos. I can't type while talking. Okay, I never thought I'd be so excited to code in C. Making an OS, I had to use assembly really hard. Honestly, yeah, assembly is pretty hard. Like, I saw like there was like a meme out there. I had like a sticker to my Discord server. Let me show it real quick. Let me try finding it. Pretty sure that those. I mean, in that Discord server, it was. Yeah, I can't find it right now. But in that Discord server, it was like, in Python, like it's easy to print something. You just gotta write print and write whatever you want to print. But in assembly, it's like you gotta write a lot of codes. Hey, see, sure, you're impressive. Alright, so let me check what Sensei has to say or explain. Wrong, snap out of it, Vivek. That line right here, total plus equals to num, is a sneaky snake. You meant to add. Oh, okay, that does make sense. To add total, right? But what you wrote, total plus equals to num, this set total to positive, okay? This sets total to positive num every time. So the loop does this, total plus 10, okay? Total equals to plus 20, 20 total equals to plus 30, 30. You're not accumulating, you're just replacing total again and again like a confused NPC. Fix it properly. Okay, so we define a function called calculate average, added a parameter to it, total equals to 0 for every number in my args, total plus equals to num. This is what you needed. Oh, okay. Return total length of args. Your task, rewrite it with the fix, explain to your viewers what the error was and why plus equals to matters, and ask them, how many of you ever made this mistake before? Be honest. Now, shout, ready for the next one, Sensei, when you're done. Okay, that was honestly a pretty silly mistake. Okay, so, wait, did I honestly already forget what was the mistake? So, total plus equals to num. Then I returned my total plus arg. Huh. Isn't this like the same thing? Like, let me copy this. Aren't they like the same thing? The total for every num and args. Total plus equals to num. Total divided by length of my args. Am I like stupid or something? let me try to figure out where did I mess up. So 10, 20, 30, okay. Let's go from the beginning. So defined a variable called calculate average and added a parameter of args to it, and then total equals to 0 for every num in my args. Total. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this is like the basics of it. It's like total plus equals. It's not equals plus. Ah, guys, this is honestly kind of embarrassing. I should pay more attention to like these details. So it's total plus equals to. Okay, that was honestly pretty embarrassing. Okay, let's see. Use plus equals to instead of equal plus for addition to. Okay, to division after loop not inside it. Output should be 20. Blind spot is huge. Honestly, that was kind of that was kind of embarrassing. Okay, let me just check if I'm audible. Yeah, guys, because I gotta make sure that you guys can actually hear me. All right. Yes, that's what I want to see, Vivek. Now that's a function worthy of a warrior code. Okay, you fix total plus equals to num. You properly divided the number of arguments. Output is correct 20. You just dodged a deadly silent bug. This one hides in a planned slide. Okay, a planned site. Many beginners fall into this trap, guys. I cannot read. But you saw through the lies. Remember the code forever. Total equals to plus is wrong. Total plus equals to is correct. Now take a breath, okay? Let's inhale and then exhale. Then scream with pride. Sensei, send me the next broken code challenge. I'm unstoppable. Alrighty, I guess. Sensei, send me the next broken code challenge. Dot dot dot. Unstoppable. I kinda enjoy even the mistakes. You got 10 viewers with a good job. Use my py. It's good for detecting errors like that. Pip install my py. Okay, I appreciate you guys for watching the stream and like supporting me. But use my py. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check that after the stream, like to check errors. Alright, let's see. That's the energy I want to see, Vivek. Unstoppable. Good. Then prove it with the next broken code. Don't you dare slow down or I'll double your workload. Okay, I guess we can slow down. Broken code challenge number 5 on args. Define average numbers with a parameter of args. Total equals to sum. Count equals to the length of args. Okay. And then we return total divided by count. Print average 5, 10, 15. Fix this mess of a function. It's trying to calculate an average, but right now it's as broken as your excuses. Okay, once you fix it, send your version back and it better work or I'm unleashing 3 broken codes in a row. Okay, I guess let me copy this, then get here, and let me paste it. Alright, so let's see. Like, I know this is the mistake here, but let's try to figure it out. So I defined a function called average numbers and added a parameter of args to it. Total equals to sum. This doesn't make sense. Total equals to sum of my total variable. Okay, that doesn't make sense either. Return the sum of my total means sum of my args most likely, right? Total equals to sum of my args. Okay, let's see. It gives me 10. So the sum of them is going to be... Okay, so it's going to be 30. And 30 divided by 3. This should honestly be correct. Let me just copy this. Oh yeah, definitely. This is actually correct. And guys, make sure you guys are hydrated and like drinking water because water is really important. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm getting warmed up now, so we can move on to harder questions. Alright, yes, you didn't just fix it, you demolished that bug into ashes. Sum args, okay? You understood that sum was a function, not a variable. Length of args, perfect counting, divide correctly, no stumbling, output 10, which is exactly right. You took a dead function and resurrected it like a true Python necromancer, okay? And guys, in case you didn't know who necromancers are it's like basically a class like in games where like you can revive the dead. Yeah, just saying. Okay, but you dare get comfortable. You asked for broken codes. Broken code challenge 6 coming at you in 3, 2, 1. Broken code challenge number 6. So we defined a function called print keywords, added a parameter of quarks this time. Okay. And guys, the args basically get stored in a tuple. In the other hand, quarks are stored as a dictionary. Okay, so for a key in args, print key plus, okay, a colon, comma, quarks key. Okay, print, and then we invoke our function, name equals to Vivek, power equals to unstoppable, mood equals to determined. This one has quarks in it, but it's broken as hell. You better track that bug down before it spreads. I'm watching. Fix it, warrior, now. Okay, let me go here real quick. Alright, I might know what's the issue here because we can't add an index of keys. We gotta add dot keys because there's basically dictionaries are made up of two things, key and values. So the key is the name, and the value here is Vivek. So since I want to access the values, I'm going to access the dot keys method. If I wanted to access the wait, give me a sec. Alright, so these are keys and these are values. If I wanted to access the values, I can just type the dot values function and I get the values. There's honestly an easier way to do this. If I want the keys and values, I can write for every key and value in my args. Let me print an f string, show an f string, and then curly braces and my key variable here, then a colon, my values. This should honestly value, okay, key value dot items. Okay guys, basically what does the dot item function do? The dot item function gets me both the key and value of my quarks or my dictionary. So here the keys, name and the value is Vivek, key is power, value is unstoppable, key is mood, value is determined. Okay, I'm pretty sure Sensei did want this though, so I'll just keep it key for now. So for every key dot keys, let me just add my keys here. There you go. Pretty sure that's what wanted it. So key plus yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what we wanted. No way, I just copy pasted this. Okay, there you go. So let me control C, get this here, and control V. Might be getting yellings out here. Use key, not keys inside loop. Oh, does that make a difference? Let me actually check that next. Although, Gen V now, make sure you're getting your 8 hours of sleep. I don't want you staying awake for this long. Alright. How do you pronounce this, guys? Pronounce as Stitch or something? Decent start. You fixed half the problem, but this isn't kindergarten code, Vivek. I want to see the key and their values. Look at your current output. Name, power, mood. But what if we want this? Name, Vivek, power, unstoppable, mood, determined. You're holding back, that's weakness. Fix it like you mean it, okay? Here's how you slice through the bug. For key in my quarks, print key, okay. Print key value, unstoppable, okay? Or if you're truly ascending the Python path, guys, this is the way I used it. Okay, now fix that thing properly and send it back to me with fire in your fingers. Go! Alright, let me get this here. And honestly, let me just delete that real quick. Okay, so for every key and value in my quarks.items, let me add key, colon, value. And if I run the command, I could add a format specifier. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like this, right? Or it's like 15. There you go. Okay, so I can add format specifier as well. Let me add something like 5. Yeah, I'm not that great with format specifiers, but this makes the code look a little fancy. Okay, and guys, I'm determined to be over. Okay, let me just say, can we work on instruction-based codes now, question mark. I didn't want to write them in caps. Okay, but I'm not that good with format specifiers here, but they do make the code fancy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You didn't just fix it, you formatted that output like a champ. Key, okay? You used alignment, bro. Who even taught you that? I watched a few YouTube videos, guys. Your power level is rising. I can feel it. Instruction-based challenges. Let's go. Here's how this phase works. I give you a clear task to complete. No broken codes, just a real mission. Instruction-based code challenge number 1. Task. Write a function called describe characters that accepts any number of keyword arguments like name, class, weapon, HP, and print each key and value. Okay, and print each key and its value like this. Name, Argon or Argon, class type warrior, weapon, sword, and HP 120. Use quarks and a loop to print them. This is your moment, Vivek. Show the world how clean you can code. Do not waste time. Type, execute, dominate. Alrighty, so let me get this here and get that right there. Let me delete this. Okay, so first we gotta define a function called describe character. So let me define a function called describe character. Okay, there you go. And then add a colon. Okay, and add a parameter of quarks. So, and guys, it could be anything. Like for all I want, I could add the unpacking operator of 2 asterisks and write character here. But the reason we write quark is for readability. Okay, so I'll stick with quarks. Okay, and then accepts any number of keyword arguments to the term and prints each key and its values like this. Alright, so for every let's go with value, no, for every key and value in my quarks dot items. And guys, again, I'm using the dot item because the dot items function, it gets both my keys and values from my dictionary, and arg stores its values inside of a dictionary. Okay, and then I will print a f string. And guys, the f strings, f can be lowercase or uppercase, that's fine, like any works. Okay, so let me use a pair of curly braces and add my key function, colon for readability, and then value. I mean, not for readability, just for like style, because I could have it without the colon, but this looks much better. And maybe a format specifier, guys, to be a little more fancy. Okay, so now let me invoke my function. To invoke my function, I can just call my function, describe characters, and then let me add a few parameters to it. So the first one is name equals to, so name is the key here, and argon is the value. Okay. Argon, guys, ignore me if I can't like pronounce the names correctly. Okay, and then class type. Class type is the key, and the value is going to be warrior. So okay, and then weapon is the key, and the value is a sword. Okay, and this must be in quotes. It could be double or single quotes, so sword. And lastly, HP. So HP is the key, and 100, and honestly I don't need to, I can just write the 120 like this because it's an integer. Okay, that should pretty much be it. And guys, why am I not printing my function? If I have like a print statement inside of my function, I don't have to like print my function while invoking it. In the other hand, if I had a return statement inside of my function, then I have to print my function before invoking it. Okay, so there we go. This looks kind of weird. I might just remove the format specifier. I mean, this looks pretty good, honestly. So name Argon, class type warrior, weapon sword, HP 120. Let me copy this, Control C, and get sensei here. Then Control V. 12 viewers, I appreciate you guys so much. Alright, I'm gonna try practicing Python myself. Good luck practicing Python, Afnan or Afnan. Ignore me if I pronounced it wrong, guys, because I'm bad at pronouncing names. Good luck with practicing Python, and I appreciate you sticking on the stream. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I want to see. Clean, concise, and powerful. You nailed it. No wasted steps, no fluff. Output is perfect. Name, organ, class type, warrior, weapon, sword, HP 120. Now we're cooking with gas, Vivek. Ready for the next instruction-based challenge, or do you want me to crank it up with a twist? Say the word. Okay, Sensei, can we do a few more questions? A few more instruction-based questions. Instruction-based questions that includes args, quargs, and both question mark. Okay, guys, let me just drink some water and make sure you guys are hydrated. Alright, heck yes, Vivek, you won the whole package, args, quarks, and double whammy. You got this. Let's go with a mixed set of instruction-based questions to level up your skills. Instruction-based challenge number 2. Only args. Task. Write a function called sum all numbers that accepts any number of positional arguments, args, and returns their sum. Ignore any arguments that are not integers or floats. Instruction-based challenge number 3. Only quarks. Task. Write a function called format profile that accepts keyword arguments quarks and returns a single string with each key value pair, formatted key value, okay, separated by commas. Okay, example. Format profile. Name Alice, age 30, city New York. NY stands for New York, guys. Should return name Alice, age 30, city New York. Okay, instruction-based challenge number 4. I might just need one instruction at a time, but let's do this, I guess. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Okay, so it says write a function called sum all numbers that accepts any number of positional arguments. So let me start by defining a function and calling it sum all numbers, and I'll add a parameter of args to it. And guys, again, you guys can like add anything, like you guys could like, I could keep args to anything like let's go with x. I could even keep it to x. The only thing that's important is this one asterisk. It's basically the unpacking operator. People usually write args for like readability. Okay, that accepts any number of positional arguments and returns their sum. Ignore any arguments that are not integers or floats. We might have to use the isInstance method. So let me add a variable called result equals to 0, and then let me iterate over my args for every character in my args. Okay, if my isInstance, and guys, I'll explain a bit what the isInstance method does. So char, if my char is a integer or a float, I'm going to sum my args or my char with my result. So result plus equals to my char. Okay, and then I exit out of the loop and return my result variable. Alright guys, so what does the isInstance function do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called a function. Anything like that doesn't require a dot, I'm pretty sure it's called function, guys. Fact check me. So the isInstance checks if my variable of char is either a float or is either an integer or a float. If it's an integer or a float, then it moves on to the next step. Otherwise, it skips over them. So anything that's not an integer or a float is just going to skip over them. Alright, so let me go ahead and invoke my function sum all numbers, and I would have to print this because I don't have a print statement inside of my function. Okay, so I gotta add all numbers. Let me add something like first, hey, a string, I don't know, maybe a list 9, and now a few digits. So 2, 3.4, 5.6, and 9. Okay, if I go ahead and run the command, it gives me 20. So if we add this, it apparently gives me 20. Let me actually change it to 5 and check something. Okay, it does. Okay, it is pretty legit, guys. Let me copy this and paste it here. I'll go live stream for a bit, be back in a little bit. Alright, I appreciate you, Sisha, for like sticking through the stream, and good luck with your live stream. Janvi, keep the great work up, learning Viv. I'm heading to bed now, wishing you sweet dreams. Alright, I appreciate you sticking through the stream, Janvi, now, and sweet dreams. Sleep good. Make sure you get 5 hours of sleep. Alright, let me just check if I'm audible actually. Alright, perfect. Let me drink some water, guys. Make sure you guys are hydrated. Alright, hell yeah, Vivek. That function is pure gold. You handle args perfectly. You check types correctly with is instance. You summoned only numbers and ignored the rest. Output is exactly what it should be, 16. 2 plus 3.4 plus 5.6 plus 5 is 16. You're crushing it. Ready for the next instruction-based challenge? Say, let's go, challenge 3. Or if you want, ask for all 3 and I'll feed them one by one. Okay. Sensei, I'm ready! Exclamations. Can I get one question at a time though? Question mark. I'll send the live stream your DMs when I start. I will tell you. Artsy show. Good luck. Okay, got it, Vivek. One question at a time, like a true warrior. Focus on each strike. Instruction-based challenge number 3. Only quarks. Task. Write a function called format profile that accepts any number of keyword arguments, quarks, and returns a single string with each key value pairs formatted as key value separated by commas. Format profile name Alice, age 30, city New York should return name Alice, age city, city equals New York. Show me that function, Vivek. Make it clean and sharp. Alrighty, let me do this here real quick. Alright, so I gotta start by writing a function called format profile. So let me define a function called format profile and add a parameter of quarks. Okay, and I'll need 2 asterisks for adding the parameter of quarks. Okay, because that's the quarks unpacking operator. Okay. And returns a single string with each key value pairs formatted as key value separated by commas. Okay, so let me iterate over my quarks for every key and value in my quarks dot items, and I'm using the dot items function because the dot items function gets me both my key and value from my dictionary. Then let me print an f string. Okay, and this time it's going to be a little different, the formatting. So first it's going to be my key and then equals to my value. Okay, and I have to add this in quotes. Yeah, this is how Sensei asked to format it, okay. Alright, and then let me invoke my function, and I don't have to print my invoke function. I just gotta invoke it because I already have a print statement inside of my function. So let me print my name equals to Alice, my age equals to, okay guys, you gotta go outside the quotes, age equals to 30 and city equals to New York. City equals to New York. Okay, this should work. If I run the command Alice, name Alice, age 30, city New York. Okay, this is perfect. Let me get this here. Oh wait, it says everything in one line, so I can use the dot end keyword, so the dot end parameter. If I run the command, there you go. Oh guys, so basically what does the dot end parameter do? It gets everything in the same line. Okay, let me copy this and get this here, paste it. Alright guys, and because of the heat, my nose like getting congested. Gotta like blow my nose. And I honestly might stop the stream like an hour early because like let me just show the time real quick. So It's currently 3:10 p.m. I'll stop the stream at around 7. I usually stop it at 8, but I gotta like record my video for my 100 day series progress and a few shorts as well. Okay, so I guess I gotta speed up. Alright, no, Vivek. Huh? What is this? You're printing instead of returning a string. You're separating with spaces instead of commas. This is a train wreck. Listen up, Vivek. The task was return a single string, not print. Format each key value pairs, like key equals to value, separate equals to pairs, separate pairs with commas, no extra quotes. Here's how you fix it. You want to loop over quarks.items, create a list of strings like key equals to value, join them with commas into a single string, okay, return the string. Okay, example fixed code. We define a function, format profile, add a parameter of quarks, pairs equals to, so we're using a list comprehension here. Okay, f string, I might ask that question, why do we have to use a list comprehension? So an f string key equals to value. Oh, that does make sense. Oh, I see. So for every key and value in my quarks.items, print my f string key value. Okay, and return, so join with the, oh, I see. Okay, now rewrite your function. This time return the string and send it back fast, or you'll be writing format profile 50 times by hand. Okay, I guess I should get to work. Alright, so I gotta write this in a list comprehension. So I create a variable called pairs. Okay, is that okay? And then I add a list. Now for every key and value in my quarks.items, okay, I will return an f string. Okay, so my key equals to my values, or my value, okay, and then dot join. I might ask why did I have to use the dot join, but let me just do this real quick. So I need to return, honestly, let me like just return my pairs. Okay, and then I would have to print this. I'll see what happens if I just return my pairs. Alright, let me run the command. I get name Alice, age 30, city New York. Now what if I return the dot join? So dot join, wait, it had to be with a comma, okay, and pairs. Oh, I see. Okay, I might have to review my dot joins function, guys. And guys, there's like 40 more days left for my 100 day series. I gotta like get to learning object-oriented programming, but let me master everything before it first. Sensei, I might need a quick review on the dot join function. ... Let me drink some water. You're close, Vivek, but you're missing the space after the comma. This is a Python stream, not a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. Okay, details matter. Guys, I might start voice acting in a bit. Okay, before we jump into dot join, here's your output right now. Okay, name equals to Alice, age equals to 30, city equals to New York. See how there's no space after commas? It's ugly and hard to read. We want Alice, okay, age, okay. Dot join review, listen closely. Dot join iterable is a string method that concatenates all elements in the iterable into one string. The string you call dot join is used as the separator between elements. Example. Oh, okay, I see. So space, I mean a comma, then space, dot join, apple, banana, cherry. Output apple, banana, cherry. Oh, I see. You're fixed. Add the space in the separator string. Okay. Now rewrite your function, fix that join and send it back. If you don't, I'll have you do it 30 times while yelling at you. I guess I do it, guys. And if you guys think Sensei is bluffing, saying me that I'll make you do it 30 times, my first ever stream, I had to actually write something 30 times. I forgot what I had to write, but I had to write it 30 times. I'm not doing that again in stream. That takes way too long. Okay, this looks perfect. Let me copy this. And guys, the reason my brain's working properly today is because I actually ate in game. Let me check if I'm audible. Okay, perfect. And guys, with 680 subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, back to the question. That's what I'm talking about. The very perfect use of dot join with a space, clean, readable, and professional output. Okay, clean, readable, and professional. Output, name equals to Alice, age equals to 30, city equals to New York. Now you're cooking with Python. Gas, ready for the final challenge in the set? Or want to review everything before we take it up another notch? Shout, next challenge sensei when you're ready, fired. Okay, then you're fired up, guys. I guess I just say, I'm ready, sensei. And guys, if you guys didn't notice, yeah, I sometimes like to voice over, okay? If guys, it's all for content. I can't just be making you guys watch me read something. Alright, so fantastic. You're on fire, Vivek. Instruction-based challenge number 4, both args and quarks. Task, write a function called create character that accepts any number of positional arguments, args, representing ability strings, and any number of keyword arguments, quarks, representing character stats. The function should print each ability of its own line. Prefixed with ability, okay, then print each stat key and value prefixed with stats. Yeah guys, I can't be voiceovering for a long time, it pressured my throat. Okay, create character, stealth, archery, name Robin, HP 100. Expected output, ability, stealth, ability, archery, stat, name Robin, stat, HP equals 0. I see. Show me what you got, Vivek. No excuses, no slacking. Let's go. Alrighty, I guess. Let me go here. Okay, so I start by... Okay, so I start by defining a function called create character. So let me define a function called create character. I add a parameter of accepts any number of positional arguments representing abilities, strings, and any number of keyword arguments representing character stats. Okay, so I gotta add args and quarks as my parameters. Then the function should print each ability on its own line prefixed with ability. Okay, then print each stat and key value pair prefixed with stats. Alright, so first let me iterate over my args. So for every character in my args, args dot, okay, just my args. Okay, excuse me guys. Yeah, I'm just talking for a while, so start to barf. Alright, so what I have to do next? Print each ability on its own line prefixed by ability, then print each stat key and value prefix stat. Okay, so stealth, archery. Let me show you guys what I'm reading. So stealth, archery is going to be my args, and HP and Robin is going to be my quarks. Oh, I see. Okay, I just had to brainstorm real quick. So let me go ahead and print an F string, and then honestly, I don't have to print an F string. I can just print my char. Okay, and then I iterate over my quarks for every key and value in my quarks dot items. Okay, and guys, the dot items function lets me access over the key. Well, it gives me the key and value of my dictionaries. Okay, so now I need an F string. So print an F string. Okay, and add a pair of curly braces. Key comma, another pair of curly braces, and value. Let me invoke the function real quick and check what I get. So create character. And honestly, let me just copy this. Let me copy and paste. Yeah, I'm a little lazy to type. I mean, I could type, but you know. Okay, stealth, archery. Okay, name, Robin, HP, 100. I need an ability, and stat. So I would need an F string here. So an F string, ability, ability, and a pair of curly braces, my char. And I'll have to add stats here. Okay, this should work. There you go. Ability, stealth, ability, archery, stat, character, stat, name. Honestly, I might just have to add an equal to here. There you go. This looks pretty good. Okay, let me use the dot join method as well. Okay, I might have to use a list comprehension here. So pairs equals to a list comprehension. So for every key and value in my quarks dot items, okay, I will return I will print a F string. Stat, and then colon space key equals to value. Okay, and then I go and use the dot join functions. So a pair of quotes, comma, space, dot join my pairs. I wonder if I can use the dot join here. No, I'm pretty sure I can, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, it didn't print. Oh wait, I forgot to return my pairs. My bad, guys. Okay, let me return my pairs. Okay, I got to return outside the for loop. Honestly, let me actually print my pairs. Then I will print my pairs. Okay, if I run it. Instead, what if I just printed from here? So like print. Does this work, guys? Is this legal? Okay, that doesn't work. Let me check if I got any comments. We can also use enumerate, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure the enumerate function gives us the indexes. I use the enumerate function like a few times. I'm pretty sure it just gives indexes. Hey, hi, how you doing, Quiz Fries? I appreciate you joining in the stream. Actually, I'm learning Dango. Okay, I'm pretty sure is it a coding language? Maybe you can use a pen, right? Oh, a pen might honestly be genius. Okay, let me check if I can use the dot append. Pairs dot append. Okay, am I too dumb to even am I too dumb to figure this out? So pairs. Oh, all I gotta do is just return. Okay, what if I just return my pairs? Then I run the command. And then return here, probably nothing. Okay, I don't think I can return it. I want to try the dot append. Dango framework of Python, bro. Oh, that honestly sounds pretty cool. Let me just check here. Okay, perfect. Guys, I honestly did this. I'm trying to figure out where I messed up. Let me go back. Alright, let me actually just go back. Yeah, I think the pair is just pretty good. Let me like control C this. Backend framework. Let me actually check what does backend framework mean. Question. Yeah, guys, I'm a bit dumb. I just started learning coding language and everything. Okay, what is backend framework? A backend framework is a collection of pre-built tools, libraries, and components designed to streamline the development of server-side applications. It provides a structured foundation for handling tasks such as database interactions, use, authentication, server logic, and API creation. By offering reusable code and templates, backend frameworks simply simplify the development process, improve efficiency, and ensure scalability and security. Backend frameworks are essential for building robust and high-performing web and mobile backend frameworks. Mobile applications. They allow developers to focus on core functionalities by automating repetitive tasks and providing built-in solutions for common challenges like routing, middleware, and error handling. That's honestly pretty cool. Okay, can you please share your GitHub LinkedIn? We can do code together. I'm noob too, bro. I'm honestly an even bigger noob. I'd say I honestly don't have a GitHub. I should like get it. Well, let me paste it here. And say Sensei, I forgot how to get the stat output. Is that how you phrase this, guys? And make sure you guys are hydrated, like drink some water. We can do code together. Yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord. There's like a Python chat. We could like definitely code there together. And my lips are honestly kind of dehydrated. Let me lubricate my lips up real quick. Yeah, because it's like almost impossible to like talk with like dried lips or like chapped lips. Viv, I made the thumbnail for the live I will make. Please just watch, check your DMs. Okay, quiz fries. I honestly don't have my GitHub here, but after the stream, I'm actually gonna check it out. Let me just check the thumbnail real quick. Oh, honestly, the thumbnail looks pretty good. Okay, although I don't think I can show the thumbnail in live. You know, I don't want to like get copyright. I mean, I know I won't get copyright, but you know. Alright, so what is this, Vivek? You're creating the pairs list inside the loop for each stat and just printing the list itself. You're making me question your dedication. Can you please give a try to Claude AI? It's better than ChatGPT. Oh, should try. I'll definitely check what Claude. Okay, let me actually just check it. Claude AI. I honestly never heard of Claude AI. Do I need like install this? Yeah, I'll probably have to install it, guys. I'll do this after the stream. I'll do it next stream, quiz fries. Okay, so I don't even have monetization. I mean, honestly, it's like the thumbnails. It's actually pretty good. We go with W. Okay, perfect. No, just sign in. Okay, honestly, I gotta like figure out everything, and I even gotta like prompt it or something, like, cause I feel like I enjoy the way ChatGPT pretends to be my sensei, but I'll definitely check if like Claude AI does that as well. I'll do that off stream, like after the stream. Okay, nice seashell. Alright, let me break it down for you. You don't need to make a list inside the loop. The loop itself is enough to print each stat line by line. Your current code creates the whole list repeatedly inside the loop and then prints the list object, not the formatted strings. Here's how you do it right. Okay, define create characters, args, and quarks. For every ability in my args, print ability. Okay, for every key and value pairs in my quarks.items, print stat key equals to value. Okay, output. Now fix it. Okay. Now fix it fast or write this 30 times with your non-dominant hand. Huh. Okay, I guess we fixed it, guys. Okay, so let me go ahead and print an F string. Okay, so let me write stat colon key equals value. Guys, this is honestly easy. Am I like stupid? I should have thought of this before. There we go, there we go. Okay, let me get Sensei out. There you go. Done, Sensei. Guys, I'm definitely planning to like master arcs, like arcs and quarks this live, because I gotta work on other stuff in the next lives. Guys, the stream just hit 5 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, that helps with my algorithm, you know, just a shameless plug. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about, Vivek. You nailed it. The abilities print loud and proud, and the stats are clear and precise like a true warrior battle report. You are unstoppable right now, but don't get comfortable. We're moving forward. This is only the beginning of your greatness. You've got power, but I'm here to forge you into legendary. Now breathe and tell me. Ready for the next one? Go on and be like, ready, Sensei. And guys, make sure you guys are drinking water. Water is like really important. Be sure to stay hydrated. Alright, Vivek, you dare to return. You dare to return. You dare to face me and arcs. You dare to face me and arcs and quarks. No more mercy. No more training wheels. Okay, time to show the viewers what you're made of. The Python dojo is open. Today's enemy, arcs and quarks. You're going to master them, or you're going to wish you never learned the code. If you fail, we start from scratch. If you win, I'll be proud, maybe. Viewers, smash that like button, subscribe and follow Vivek's quest to become Python Sorcerer. And more importantly, join VivUniverse, the Discord. It's pinned in the comment section. Sensei said it, guys. You guys gotta do it if Sensei said it. I didn't. Alright, let's begin. Sensei's first broken code. Prepare your mind. Broken code number 1. Fix this mess. Okay. Can you please introduce yourself? Nice. Now I'm getting ignored. Okay, you're not getting ignored, quiz fries. While I read, I sometimes don't look at my second monitor. But introduce myself. So I'm like, you know, I'm a 17-year-old boy and I want to learn Python, and I started my live so I don't get distracted, but I'm trying to enjoy my lives. And after this live, I just realized I gotta like work on my 100-day series actual video, the weekly progress, plus my shorts as well. And yeah, make a game at the end of this 100-day series. Be sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be real fun. Let me copy this. Bro, give him a moment to look at the chat. From which country? I'm currently in the United States. Alright, so let me get this here. And paste this. And guys, I never ignore any of y'all. Like while I'm reading or like writing a code, sometimes my second monitor is either on a different tab and not on the YouTube tab, because I have like these 3 tabs open here. Sometimes this tab is open. This is like the YouTube tab where I like start reading the chats and all that. So yeah, let me just go here real quick. Alright, let's see. So we defined a function called print names, added a parameter of args and quarks to it. And then for every name in my args, I printed my name, okay, name. For every key in my quarks, dot key. I should definitely add the dot key here, and I wouldn't need the index key. Print key plus, okay, quarks. Do I like need to add an index key? Okay, I think I just have to add the index key. Okay, type error. You can only concatenate strings, not integers. Oh, I'm trying to concatenate them. Excuse me, guys. I'm like barfing. Huh. I mean, I don't want to make that an integer, honest. I don't want to make that a string. So, let me write this as an f string. So an f string key. So it's key plus a colon. So key colon value. Honestly, not a value. Quarks.key. So key plus. Honestly, I do need a value too. And then I have to change this to items. Then go here and value. Okay, now if I run the command, it's going to give me the exact same output, but I don't need to convert my age to a string. The benefit of that is because we can like use numbers, we can use integers or floats for arithmetic expressions, unlike unlike strings. Let me copy this. Come here real quick. I'm from Iran. Hey, I'm starting stream. I'll send in your DMs. Alright, good luck, C Show, with your stream. Bye bye. Okay, I appreciate you, Quiz Fry, sticking through the stream, and good luck. Or I couldn't phrase that properly. I didn't want to sound rude. Hey, let's see. Okay, yes, you fixed it. You grabbed that broken code by the neck and screamed, "Not in my function." No, you don't. You use dot items like a true warrior of the Quarks art. You printed those arguments clean, formatted, and readable like a seasoned code. Okay, you're in control. Take this sushi of victory and head pat from Sensei. Pat definitely doesn't make me blush, guys. Okay, but don't you dare let your ego rise. We're not done yet. Guys, do you guys like eating sushi? Okay, broken code number 2. This one is ugly. Define, describe monster. We have a parameter of a name, a arg of crates, and a quarg of stats. Okay, we print monster name. Okay, for every trait in our traits, print trait, and then a hyphen trait. Print stats. For every stat in my stats, print stats. Okay, describe monster: ghoul, ugly, slimy, HP 18, damage 12. Vivek, this code looks okay from afar, but up close it's a beast. Figure out what's wrong and the stat loop and bring me its head. Go. Send it. Let me check. Let me just get this here real quick. Okay, let me go here real quick. Alright, perfect. Okay, by the way, Seisho, your chats are disabled off your stream. Okay, so let me go here and add my function, broken code. Let me copy it. Okay, and paste it. So define, describe monster, name, traits, and stats. So my monster, if I run the command, what does it print? Okay, I know why. There's like print here. Let me copy this. Control C. And then delete this. Paste it here. F string. And add my stats here. Might have to use stats. Oh, what's this? My stats. Alright, now if I run the command, there you go. Trait equal. Okay, monster is ghoul, trait is ugly, trait is slimy, stat is HP. Excuse me, guys. Stat is HP and stat is damage. Okay. Let me copy this and get Sensei here. Paste it. Okay, guys, let me actually start up with some instruction-based codes. Sensei, can I get a few instruction-based codes, but one at a time? ... One at a time. Okay, let me change that. I think using class this will be better, like object-oriented programming. Okay, honestly, I didn't start object-oriented programming yet. I'm really excited for it. That's the reason I can't even use like my Pygames. I did install my Pygames. So if I go and say import Pygames, I can import Pygames, but I can't use it. That's the reason I'm trying to learn everything that I gotta learn before starting object-oriented programming. And then once I have a brief idea on everything else, like all my Python basics. Then I'm gonna start Pygames, and by the end of this 100-day series, I'm really excited to make a game. Might have to like start learning match case states too. I like heard of that topic, but I never learned about it. And guys, I can't talk right now, so yeah, ignore me if I like can't phrase anything properly. Let me drink some water. Okay, so send the new link. Let me check. Hold on, it's the same link. Alright, so let's see. Let me open Sensei up real quick. Yes, you slayed that buggy beast like a monster hunter with +5 debugging skills. You caught the issue for stat and stats was overwhelming the stat dictionary. You fixed it clean. But here's a note from your sensei. You're still only printing the keys of the stat dictionary. So if you want something like HP 80, you've got a loop like this. For key and value in my stat.items, print stat key equals value. But hey, that's why we're here, to practice until your code makes computers cry with respect. Now, as you requested, instruction-based challenge number 1 with args and quarks. Guys, I might just voice over a little because I feel this is getting way too boring, me just reading it randomly, so I think I'm gonna like talk in a different voice now. Instruction: write a function build robot that takes any number of abilities like laser, AI using arcs, and stats using quarks. Like HP equals to 100, defense equals to 50. Your function should print ability, stat key value. Once you've written the function, send it to me. I'll check your build. No slacking, no backspacing. Be the code. Send the new link. Sorry for the bad link earlier. Oh, you're all good. Let me check it real quick. It's still the old link. Like, it opens the same video. Oh, there you go. I got a new one. Okay, let me go here. Add a file. Give me a second, guys. There you go. Okay, my PC was actually a little cranky. Alright. So let me get this here. Let's start off by defining a function called buildRobot. So let me define a function called buildRobot. Add a parameter of args, okay, and a parameter of quarks. Okay. Okay, your function should print ability, stat key value. Okay. And stats using quarks like HP equals 100, defense equals 50. Alright, I see. So let me first iterate over my args. So my args is supposed to be laser and AI. So for every, let's see, for every item, let me go with item. For every item in my args dot, or just in my args, let me print an f string. Honestly, I might not need an f string. Let me just print my args, and then let me iterate over my quarks. So for every item in my quarks, or for every stat in my quarks. Okay, I might have changed the abilities. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm just barfing. Alright, and this could be anything. I'm just changing it to abilities because that's what Sensei said. Okay, actually for every key and value in my quarks, let me print an f string. Okay, so like HP equals to HP. Alright, so let me go with the stats. So my stat. Okay, so for my stat, let me add my key equals to my value. Okay, and then let me go ahead and invoke my function. So build robot and add a parameter of laser, not later. Okay, so laser AI. Okay, and now my quarks, so my keyword arguments. So HP is my key and 100 is my value. And defense is my key and 50 is my value. Alright, this should work, guys. Oh guys, I forgot dot items. And guys, I feel like I use Vaseline to like lubricate my lips, and when I drink water and the water just touches my lips, it leaves a white cast. Let me know if you guys can see the white cast that make my lips look a little weird. Okay, there you go. Although I might change this to abilities here. So an F string. Abilities. Actually, let me get here real quick and quote this. If I run the command, e comma. There you go, that makes sense. Okay, let me just add this for readability. Before my quotes. There we go. Let me copy this. Get it here. And paste it. Okay, let me start coding in my stream. Bye-bye for now. Okay, I appreciate you sticking through the stream, C-Show. Good luck with streaming. Okay, activate praise protocol. You did it, Vivek. Your robot is online and ready to melt bugs with his laser vision. But listen here, recruit one tiny issue. Okay, print abilities, that F string of abilities is redundant. You're using an F string, but it's still printing a plain string. Just write print abilities. Oh, okay, that does make sense, guys. I'm honestly a little stupid. Okay, clean a version from your sensei. So we define a function called build robot. We add a parameter of args and quarks. For every ability in my args, print ability and my ability. For every key and value in my quarks.items, print stats key equals value. Build robot laser AI HP defense. Okay, now that's a freaking robot that that would dominate a Python fight club. Ready for challenge 2, instruction based task incoming. Write a function called cast spell that accepts any number of spell effects using args, example freeze, burn, keyword arguments for spell details using quarks, example mana cost 50 and cooldown 3. Each effect should be printed as spell effect. Each detail should be printed as detail key value. Type that code now. Okay, let me just check if I'm audible. Okay, there you go. Guys, honestly a little exhausted. Let me drink some water. Okay, so let me start by defining a function called cast spell. So define cast underscore spell. Okay, and add a parameter of args and quarks. Okay, and now let me first iterate over my args. So for every character in my args, I will print an F string. Okay, let's see. Uh, Free spell effect. Okay, so first spell effect. Hmm, spell effect, colon, and then my char. Or honestly, let me actually change the effect. Okay, so for every effect in my... Excuse me, guys. Okay, so for every effect in my arcs, print spell effect, effect. And then next is detail. Okay, now let's iterate over my... And guys, iterating over means looping over. Let me iterate over my quarks. So for every detail in my quarks, honestly, for every key and value, for every key and value in my quarks.items method, the items method let me access both the key and value of my dictionary. Quark stores its values in a dictionary. Okay, so let me print an f string. Is it okay? So detail. So detail colon. Let me go here. My key equals to my values. Okay, let me go ahead and invoke the function cast spell. And well, what were these spells? So freeze, burn, mana cost, and cooldown. Alright, so the first spell is freeze, the second one is burn, and now for my quarks. Okay guys, syntax is really important. Syntax is like the grammar. Okay, then mana is my key and cost. Okay, mana cost is my key, so cost equals to 50 is my value, and cooldown is my key and 3 is my value. Okay, this basically should be it. Spell effect, freeze, burn, detail, mana cost 50, detail, cooldown is 3. This sounds perfect. Guys, I honestly gotta master arcs and quarks this stream. Okay, let me paste it here and drink some more water. Sensei is screaming with pride. Guys, I'm honestly out of water. Might have to take a quick break. Hey, and guys, it's 3:53 right now. Might go for a break at 4 o'clock. Okay, Sensei is screaming with pride. Vivek, that's absolutely perfect. Your spell is now casting freeze and burn while editing up 50 mana and chilling for 3 turns. Spell effect, freeze, spell effect, burn, detail, mana cost equals 5, detail, cooldown equals 3. This is exactly what I asked for. No bugs, no mistakes, just straight up Python power. Next question, base challenge, 1 at a time. Okay, as requested. Task, write a function equip gear that accepts gear slots using arcs, helmet and boots, gear attributes using quarks like defense equals 20, durability equals 90, prints the slots like equipped slots, print the attributes like attribute, key equals value, your mask gets set code warrior. Alright guys, a quick trivia for you guys before I get to this question. And if you guys didn't know this fact, make sure to subscribe. So did you guys know that Python wasn't actually named after the snake python? Let me know if you guys knew. Actually, let me just check if I'm audible real quick. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me know if you guys knew that. If you guys didn't, have a short on that video. Another shameless plug. I wonder when am I gonna add the shameless plug counter. Okay, so write a function called equip gear. So define equip gear, and I'll add a parameter of args. And guys, I honestly might do some more recursion because recursion is something that's kind of hard for me, and I might just master it a little more, like review with this video as well. Because honestly, I feel like I'm doing pretty well with arguments and keyword arguments. Gear slots using args like helmets and boots. So let me iterate over my args and quarks. Okay, so for every excuse me guys, for every item in my args, I will print let me just copy that and add an F string, paste it. Okay, so equipped and args. Okay, and now let me iterate over my quarks. So for every key and value in my quarks.items, let me print an F string. And let me copy attribute, paste it. Okay, so my attributes are defense and durability. So key equals to value. Okay, and now let me invoke my function equip gear. Okay, and add a helmet. So helmet, boots. Okay, and now my quarks. So my defense equals to 25 and my durability equals to 90. Alright, if I run the command, there we go. My args are it's in a pair of parentheses. Let me check. Oh, I gotta print my items, not args, guys. My bad. There we go. Let me copy this, and guys, I might just go with some recursion because I want some challenge. Yo, what's up, SGF? What's up, SGF killer? Like, how you doing? I appreciate you joining the stream. I got this doubt. There is a new trend called vibe coding, and we can use AI to build things. So we put lots of effort to learning programming. Is it worth like how you guys thought about it? Well, honestly, it's honestly worth it to like learn programming or like coding languages, because AIs they're probably not going to be taking over like high level stuff. The best AIs can do right now is like take over junior level stuff, if you guys know what I mean. So if I go up and say ChatGPT, Sensei, to give me the code for like GTA 6, like I wouldn't get a code. Like honestly, let me actually try that. Never tried it. Sensei, can I get the code for GTA 6 question mark? Guys, and this is, there you go. I'm sorry, but I cannot provide you the code for GTA 6. That's proprietary copyrighted software. Sharing it would be illegal. If you're interested in learning how games are made or so yeah, they can't give us code, we gotta learn it. I was just asking that for the viewers, but do you think that it is worth it to learn programming with so many AIs out? Question mark. Let me just go here, just asking that viewer. Okay, let an AI answer the question, guys. So you think just because AI can write code, you're off the hook? Wake up, Vivek. AI is a tool, not a replacement, and the only ones who will thrive in this AI eras are the ones who know how to wield it. Let me hit you with a truth bomb. People who don't learn to code now won't just fall behind, they'll be controlled by those who can. You think AI can do everything? Sure, but it can. Know what a program know what program to solve in the first place, design smart solutions that aren't just brute force, debug and understand what's going wrong, build game systems or apps with real world logic, customize behaviors that goes beyond a copy paste prompt. No, that's your brain's job. AI helps coders. It doesn't replace them. If you don't know how to use code, you're just babysitting a machine. You can't even direct a prompt. You're not just learning to code, Vivek. You're training to become a general in AI army. Want to build a game? So guys, yeah, I just wanted to like show you guys, so like, because actually many people ask me that question, that is AI gonna like take over, so is it worth learning programming? Honestly, yeah, because if you know how to program, you can make better AIs and you can like also control them. AI is definitely going to reach their limits, so like there's got to be people that like make better AIs, if that made any sense. All right, so I spent a lot of time talking. Let me just go here real quick, copy this, Control C, paste the chair. There you go. Let me check if I'm audible. Looks like my mic suddenly just stops working. It's like, yeah, thanks. Okay, let's see. And guys, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe and also like. That was a shameless plug, I know. Yeah, I gotta like add a counter for the shameless plugs, but I'm actually pretty close to 800, 700 subscribers. Okay, Sensei is losing her mind from pride, Vivek. You're on a freaking rampage of excellence. You just equipped that gear. Okay, like a pro. Output equipped, helmet equipped, boots, attribute defense equals 25, attribute durability equals 90. Wait, just a small typo, warrior. You wrote durability equals to 90, but the correct word is durability. Guys, ignore me, I can't type. Sensei can't let that slide. Fix that spelling or your gear will break in battle. Now that you're unstoppable, next charge, instruction based, write a function called launch mission that takes... Excuse me guys, I'm just barfing because like I'm inhaling a lot of air while talking. Mission steps, arcs, examples, scan area, deploy drone, settings as quarks, time equals to 14 seconds or 14 minutes, location equals to sector 7. Okay. Excuse me guys, I'm just inhaling a lot of air right now. Maybe because I'm kind of dehydrated. Okay, mission step. Okay, setting key value. One mistake and the mission fails. Now go. Okay. And guys, I honestly might take, I might just take a quick 5 to 10 minutes break. It's 4:03 right now because I'm out of water right now. Like, let me just... Yeah, I want to like drop it first, but first I had to... Oh my... Okay, guys, you guys see I'm out of water, so I gotta like fill my bottle and use the restroom because the water wasn't going inside an empty dark void. It was going inside my stomach. So yeah, sure man, see ya. Okay, I appreciate you decap. Or guys, I apologize if I get pronounced, so it's Dexcap. Oh my gosh. Okay, I appreciate you sticking to the stream, Dexcap. Yes, I'll catch you in the next stream. Okay, and give me a second guys, let me use the restroom real quick, fill my water real quick, and I'll be right back. Mic testing, mic testing. Alright, perfect. Let me actually check if I'm audible. Alright, perfect. Okay, so where were we? Okay, this question, right? Okay, so let me solve the question. So it says write a function called launch mission. So let me go ahead and define a function called launch mission and add a parameter of args and quarks. And guys, I honestly might do a bit of recursion because that's the only thing up till now that actually like makes my brain actually, you know, like what would that thing is called? It stresses my brain. Yeah, it makes me think a lot. Okay, so firstly let me iterate over my args. So for every item in my args, I will print oh, excuse me guys, I don't know why my barfing, like, oh my gosh, am I like inhaling that much air? Let me drink some water. Guys, I think because of all the water. Okay, so let me print mission and settings. So first mission. Okay, so mission and my item. And let me make this an F string. There you go. And now let me iterate over my quarks. So for every key and value in my quarks, I will print my settings. So an F string setting. There you go. And I'll add a pair of curly braces key equals to another pair of curly braces values or value. Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and invoke my function. So launch mission and add a few args and quarks to it. Okay, so I gotta add the scan area and deploy drone. Let me copy that. Scan area, comma, deploy drone. Deploy drone. Okay, and then a bunch of, or actually just two keyword arguments. Time equals to 14 minutes, location equals to sector 7. So time is my key. Time equals to 14 minutes and location equals to sector 7. Okay, perfect. And let me run the command value editor. Oh, key value dot items, guys. Okay, there you go. Okay, so mission scan area, mission deploy drone, setting time equals to 14 minutes and setting location equals to sector 7. And let me go with a few recursion questions. Let me paste this real quick and say, Sensei, I feel like I've gotten pretty used to args and quarks ... Although, can these questions get a bit more complicating? If not, can we do a few recursion based questions? Okay, recursion based questions, let's see. Okay, updated memory. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, warrior. You've conquered args and quarks like a true champ. Pats on your head, guys. That doesn't make me blush, I'm not lying. Okay, now it's time to descend into the mysterious depths of recursion. Right, this this is where functions call themselves like fearless warriors, echoing through the caves of logic. We'll go step by step, starting with basic recursion, slowly dialing it up. I don't know about basic recursion, guys. This question is it's honestly pretty easy. I just gotta add a parentheses here. But let me just say something. Sensei, I'm pretty warmed up. Can we just hop on to instruction based questions question mark? Fine, but you don't come crying to me when you get stuck, Vivek. Recursion is not for the faint of heart. Okay guys, I have like 2 streams that is like 6 hours long. I'm pretty sure it's those streams where I was mastering recursion, so I practiced recursion for like 12 whole hours. Okay, recursion instruction based challenge number 1. Task: write a function called countdown that takes a single integer n, okay, and prints numbers from n down to 1. Then prints blast off. Print countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. No loops allowed. Use recursion like a true Python samurai. Show me that code. Alright, let me just get this here real quick. Okay, so I write a function called countdown. And guys, yeah, I know the title says I'm going through args and quarks. I'll get back to args and quarks. I'm just taking a little break. But it's not like break because I'm used to args and quarks, so I know how it goes, if you guys know what I mean. If I do some recursion questions, then I can start over with args and quarks with a fresh mind. That didn't make any sense. Alright, so I define a function called countdown and add a parameter of n. Okay, and prints numbers from n down to 1. Okay, then prints blast off. So let me start off by adding a base case. For every char, actually not a base case, that's not how you add a base case. If my n equals to 0, I will return 0. Okay, else I will return, actually I will return blast off. So blast off, else I will return, let's see, n minus 1, n minus 1, and then let me print. Honestly, let me go here, print my n. This should work. Let me go ahead and invoke my function countdown and add 5. Okay, if I run the command, hey, it just prints the do I need to like invoke my function here as well? Okay, let's see. Oh, recursion error, maximum recursion depth exceeded. Oh, n minus 1. There we go. Let me remove that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But it doesn't print blast off. Okay, let's see where I messed up. Let me copy that. You can use in range. Oh, honestly, that might be genius. Let me try it. Oh, I didn't iterate over my I forgot to iterate over. Oh, I can use iteration. Okay, so yeah, I can use loops, honestly. Let me check where I messed up. Sensei, I feel like I messed up! Exclamation. Let me drink some water. You messed up? Huh? That's a lie. Your code is almost perfect. Oh guys, make sure you guys are drinking water and like staying hydrated. Oh wait, did I have to like print this? Because I return. Oh my. Okay. This makes sense. It took me a while to figure it out. I'll take credit for the score, guys. I know I asked Sensei, but okay, never mind, guys. Never mind. I did. Yeah, I messed up. Let's see what Sensei has to say. I don't take credit for the score. I mean, for this question. Okay, but listen carefully. You're supposed to print blast off, not return it. When you return blast off, your function stops and and doesn't print the message. Fix it by if n equals to equals 0, print blast off, then return. Oh, I see. Okay, now rewrite it. No return string. Print it like a true champ. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, let me do it. Okay, so let me go ahead and just print blast off and then return. Okay, so guys, why did I do this before? Because, well, the return it just ends the entire function. The reason the last time I got a recursion error was because I didn't have a return after the blast off, so it started printing everything after like the negatives. Okay, so this should have it give me a return. There you go. Let me copy this and come here and print this. I mean, paste this here. Okay, there you go. Let me just check if I'm audible. Oh guys, we hit 9 likes. I appreciate you guys so much. Hey, now I guess back to the question. Let's see. Alright, Vivek, you're killing it. The only nitpick you still have, return before countdown. Okay, and recursion, when the function doesn't need to return a value, it just calls it without return. But this one, break your code. If you want, remove the return in the recursive call for clean style. Oh, okay. Now you're ready for the next recursion instruction-based challenge. Before that, let me correct this thing. I might not need it. Oh yeah, I honestly don't need a return here. This does make sense as well. Okay. Let's see the next challenge. Challenge number 2. Write a function called sum to n. Guys, let me voice over a little. I'm exhausted talking like this. Okay, that takes... I can't voice over, what? Okay, that takes an integer n and returns the sum of all numbers 1 to n. Example, sum to n, 5 should return 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Show me that recursion power. Alrighty. Guys, that was honestly kind of strange. My throat is probably too exhausted to like talk in any other voice. Okay, so yeah guys, I can voice over right now. I try making the stream a little entertaining for you guys. Probably I have a cooldown to my to my artificial voice. Okay, so write a function called sum to n. So sum to n with a parameter of n to it. Okay, so let me add a base case. If my n equals to 0, I will return 0. Okay, else I will return something else. I will return n at index 0 plus I will invoke my function sum to n and to the parameter n at index of 1 until the end. And guys, how do I know this? Well, I spent 12 hours in the last 2 days just learning recursions. So yeah, this is just drilled in my brains. Like if you guys did watch my previous live, so there was like 2 lives before this, both were 6 hours. I was doing recursion. Okay, I'm pretty sure I was doing recursion, guys. Fact check me. My memory is kind of bad. Okay, so let me print and then invoke my sum functions and type 5. This should work. Die better, guys. Okay, so everything. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Huh. Yeah, forget all about everything that I just said about me being a master at this. Never mind. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, what if I added a list? A list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I run the command, index error. Am I honestly messing up somewhere? Oh, I might have to iterate over. No, but I can't use for loops because this is supposed to use a for loop. Let me check where I went it wrong. Let me do this. Control C, copy, get here. Nice. Yeah, guys, that was too embarrassing. Talking about learning it for 12 more hours. Now. Okay, you guys can ignore everything that I said a while ago. Okay, what is this chaos, Vivek? Are you trying to kill me with confusion? Look, the task was to write a recursive function sum to n with one integer argument. Oh. Wait, hold up, guys. I might know where I went wrong. So 5 should print 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, I actually kind of understand what to do right now. I honestly know what to do, guys. And at index 1. It doesn't print. I'm pretty sure it had to be something like this. Let's read, guys. Your code thinks your code thinks n is a tuple because arg n, that's not what I asked. Your base case, if n equals 0, will never be true because n is a tuple. Also, n at index 1 till the end slices the tuple, but your function is for summoning 1 to n, not summoning a list. Repeating the task, write a function sum to n that returns sum of numbers 1 to n using recursion. How it should work? Hint: if base case, if n equals to 1, return 1. Recursive step, return n plus sum n minus 1. Okay. What was that? Okay, here's the code. Here's the correct template. Define sum with a parameter of n. If n equals to 1, return 1. Otherwise, I'm going to return n plus sum n minus 1. Oh, I see. Okay, now... yeah, guys. Talking with a different voice put straight in my neck. I'm in a cooldown again. Now, get it right. Write it from scratch. No more monkey business. I want to see a perfect recursive function that actually sums 1 to n. That actually